What is going on, guys? It is your boy By2K, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to go 12-0 in NBA 2K20 Myteam for Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain. If this video does help you guys out, do me a favor, leave a like on it, would be greatly appreciated. If you guys are new to the channel, we are really close to 30,000 subscribers, so like I said, if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe as well. Now, really quick before we get into this as well, I just want to say, if you guys want to see the defensive settings video, offensive settings video, and how to go 12-0 with budget ballers, do me a favor, hit that like button and try to get this video to 150 likes first day. If you guys do, I will bring the defensive settings to you guys tomorrow. Honestly, you guys are going to see this gameplay. I'm not going to lie, I just recorded it and my mic was muted for half of it, so yeah. I'm just kind of recording, I'm re-recording the intro because if I didn't, it would be like, so yeah, I'm not obviously gonna keep that in there, but yeah, so if you guys do want to see that, be sure to hit that like button, and yeah, let's get right into it. So as far as your lineup goes, realistically, all you guys do need is a full starting five and a bench full of bronzes. Now, and the last time I made this video was for Worthy, and I did say that you wouldn't really run into good teams. You guys have to understand that video did very well, and that video doing very well made a lot of other people do this method. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you guys are going to match up with bum teams. Now, however, you will match up with other people doing this method. So really, it's going to turn into a 5-on-5 battle at that point. You still will get lucky and match with some weaker teams and stuff like that, depending on what your lineup is. But yeah, I could obviously sit here and you guys can see that I have a lot of other opals and a lot of other pink diamonds and stuff like that. I can run this, but that's not really going to serve any purpose. I want to show you guys a little bit more of a budget team. Obviously, it's not an insanely budget team because, you know, we still have some opals, I guess. But I did only want to put two in there. KD is exactly the same as his opal, but in pink diamond form. So be sure to go, you know, take a look into him. I used Ingram and Harden because, you know what, I grinded hard for them and I'm going to use them. And then I do have TDbarret, which you guys will see in the gameplay. Was pretty interesting. But, what was I going to say? As far as the lineup goes, though, you guys don't need anybody that special, okay? What I mean by that is you need a taller point guard that has dimer and range extender. That's really it. Obviously, make sure they have clamps and quick draw. That's pretty important too. But dimer, range extender, very important to have on your point guard. For your two, I do recommend using a bit like of a more taller player like Barrett, Klay Thompson, T-Mac, those kind of guys. Same thing though, good release and the ability to knock down the ball from deep. Very important. Same thing, obviously make sure they have clamps. With your 3 and your 4, make sure that they are a little bit, you know, they're a little bit taller, but also I do like running like a little bit of small ball in a sense, because the playbook that I use in the offense I run does involve guys that are a little bit quicker and guys that can shoot the ball again from deep. So that's just why I kind of used Ingram. Obviously, I don't really use this team when I'm going 12-0. I just kind of did it because I figured it would be fun. I don't really use this Ingram ever, so I figured why not. Same thing with KD. He plays, like I said, just the same thing as the Opal. I'm not going to lie, in the gameplay, I thought I was using the Opal. Completely spaced out on the fact that it was the pink diamond. And then for center, I do recommend using a big man that does have range extender. Now, it doesn't need to have it because there are different play styles and stuff like that that doesn't necessarily need range extender. But it does help, especially when people are running zones and stuff like that. Also, just make sure that they have Intimidator. I mean, most centers have it at this point, but just make sure that they have it. So if you guys can't afford, you know, Towns, KG, Dwight, Bobo, Taco Fall, Kareem, good guys are like Shaq, Ralph Sampson, Chris Webber, Odin, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Manu Bol, Bosch, Leitner, Yao, all, you know, somewhat budget options and stuff like that. I don't really know if there's, well, Bam's always solid. Boban, I guess, not really the best anymore, but Jackson Hayes is very good as well. So just keep that in mind. The playbook I am using in this is the Miami Heat 13 playbook. I do have a playbook tutorial on this, so be sure to go check that out. And then the coach that I use is Nick Nurse. I do think he's the best coach in this game. So yeah, obviously, you know, opinions are going to vary there, but I do like Nick Nurse. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay. If you would like cheap and reliable MT, be sure to head over to NBA2King.com. Use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order. Oh my god! My mic was muted the first half, or like basically like the whole entire first quarter of this game. We are lighting this dude up, as you guys can see. We are up 15 going on in this game right now, and I was kind of, you know, I was telling you guys some tips and whatnot. I was going off, doing my thing. I am so, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty cheesed right now. We're shutting my opponent down very nicely. Obviously, like I said, we have a very good lead going on right here. I'm actually really cheesed because, like I said, I did want to kind of talk my way through what was kind of happening. You guys can see, though, this first quarter, we're up very big right now. You guys will see the team comparison. We're shooting 75%, getting a lot of wide open, efficient looks. I'm going to kind of talk about that in the second quarter a little bit, but right here, you guys can see. Best tip I can give you guys on the defensive end is to actually run a full court press. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys to do this is because of that right there. A lot of people try to rush. A lot of people do this thing called NASCARing in 2K, which basically means they're just going to hold this turbo button right here and square. They're going to rim run and try to dunk the ball every single time. Now, if you guys want to see the defensive settings video where I break down basically all my settings, how to run the full court press efficiently and all that sort of stuff, hit the like button on this video. If you guys can get 150 likes on this video day one, I will bring that video to you guys right now. Oh man, see, that should have been a good baited pass, but I just kind of got a bad animation. And yes, I know you're sitting there probably thinking, Bio, there's no way in hell you were super far away. Believe me, it is cheesy as hell. So my opponent actually is going to switch up into a zone right here, which is very questionable in my opinion. He is going to try to run a 3-2. Like I said, very questionable, but hey, do what you got to do. So anyway, like you guys can see, we are lighting my opponent up, playing great defense, doing what we got to be doing. So again, we're going to get another good turnover right there. We're up already 17. This is kind of how you force people into quitting too, by just kind of playing toxic and doing things like this. So first of all, that was a bad shot, and we still hit it anyway. Best thing I do recommend though is to shoot with your meter off. Now, you guys can see right there, my opponent's going to try to rush that tempo out. He is going to miss. We're going to get KD wide open in the corner here. Another easy three ball. I missed that again. Wow. We're still going to get him wide open though. Bad animation. It's all good though. But again, you guys can kind of see we are playing very efficiently and doing what we need to be doing here. That was the worst animation in that situation I could have possibly gotten. But I talked about this before about what settings I use. I'm going to kind of go over them again really quick just because of, like I said, my mic was muted. So if you hit right on the D-pad, if you're on PS4, Xbox, whatever, actually this is offense, so I can't even do that, but I have been running the Hawks 2018 Freelance just because that is, like I said, the easiest way to kind of 5 out in my opinion. What am I doing? He's in his zone and I'm playing it like he's not in his zone. All right, so again, if you guys don't know how to break a zone, I made a video on it. If you just get a center and drop step like that, the zone will collapse. So no matter what you do, you will be able to get wide open dunks and stuff in the paint. So again, right on the D-pad, you scroll through here, you're gonna hit no threes, crash the glass, play physical, and wall up. Now, in previous things like this, I did say to do man. Normally, I had to, sorry, I chew my nails. Okay, I wasn't just spitting on my floor, don't worry. But anyway, what was I saying though? Yeah, in previous ones I did talk about to do protect perimeter, but I was gonna say that's a good bait right there, sort of from him. I mean, it was just more of a bad pass on my part. I'm trying to talk too much, so now I'm a little flustered and not really thinking about what I'm doing. But yeah, in previous ones I talked about how you should do protect perimeter. Don't do that. What you really want to do is do wall up. Because 99% of people, like I said, they like the rim run. That's literally all they do in this year's game. So NASCARing into the paint is basically the way to stop that. Now, sick animation game. After countless animations have just gone completely wrong for me, we're going to slow this game down here and try to see what we can do here. Because, yeah, like I said, game is just not going my way. Ball, nice little dunk right there in the paint. We're just getting a lot of stupid bump turnovers and stuff like that. And it's not even like he's like baiting me into doing things. When I say bump turnovers, I'm legit talking about like nothing is happening and we're just dropping the ball. So I'm not going to stress it. We're just going to keep playing our game here. But you guys can see we had a really nice lead to start this game out. Mainly it's just because, like I said, I am trying to talk my way through this. So I'm not really focusing up on what is going on. And plus I can't green because I'm a bot. So yeah. All jokes aside, though, we're playing very well. We're doing what we got to be doing here. We just got to keep this going here. Same thing. When you run this press, you guys will see that your guys will play a lot of bump defense. Now, the bump defense is what you want. That's a good shot right there from him, but most of the time that won't go in because your like defender will stick with them the whole entire time. So if you guys are using guys like, you know, Magic, Ben, Giannis, all at the one and stuff like that, they will destroy people on what's it called? On presses like that, because what happens is they're so big that they actually keep up with them. They'll bump them the whole entire time, and it just really works out in your favor. So watch, we're gonna bait this pass right here. Never mind. I respect him for not throwing that. But you guys can see at this point already, I have such a good lead that I don't even need to worry about him scoring twos. If we're trading twos back and forth, I'm going to win this game, obviously. His BAM hasn't even missed yet. He has greened a lot of his shots too. But yeah. Now, again, in the defensive settings video that I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to actually break down how to run this press and stuff like that, because like you guys will see right here. If you don't know how to run it, you're going to kind of give up a lot of dunks and stuff like that, and you really don't want to do that. I'm doing it because I'm trying to talk my way through everything, and like I just can't focus up while I'm doing that sometimes. So, all right, going into the second half here, hopefully like the momentum wave that my opponent just kind of went on will go away. See, that should have been a bump steal right, or that should have been a turnover right there. Sometimes with the way that this game works, like I said, I'm in the middle of like just a shitty momentum wave as far as my part is going. Like I can't hit anything. TDbarret though with a nice little green, I will take that. But like I said, we're just in a shitty wave of just not being able to get the ball or anything, because like that realistically should have been another steal right there. We get it anyway though, which is good. We're gonna stop and pull this with my boy Harden. I don't know how he got that much of a contest because he was behind me, but I will take that. Still knocking that in, which is pretty good. But like I said, ideally what you guys want to do is just frustrate your opponents as much as you can. You can really run this press with anybody. I mean, it's literally all about just knowing how to run it, like you guys can see. That was about to be an offensive three. Playing annoying defense, bumping your opponents really are just good ways to be toxic, annoy the hell out of them. Once you get a good lead though, most of the time people do quit. Like I said, I was up like 17 and I started talking again once I realized that my mic wasn't muted, or my mic was muted. So yeah, that was my fault. You guys can see like my opponent actually is shooting like 80% right now, which is insane, right? You hear that and you say, okay, your opponent's shooting 80%. He's still down by 14. Why? Because we're getting a lot of good turnovers right now. That should have been another one. Like I said, unfortunately, people are gonna pass the ball through you. You know, people are gonna hit smothered shots. It is what it is. You kind of just have to learn how to play through it. I mean, that is something that I'm still learning how to do myself, because I play very frustrated. Like right there, my opponent just baited the hell out of me, and I'm not gonna lie, he didn't get the steal. That's just how 2K works. So we actually ended up getting a good 3 out of it again though. But like I said, if you guys see that the press isn't working or whatever you're doing really isn't working, get out of the defense. I know my press is still working because, like I said, when people like to do this thing, like I said, called NASCAR, like the best way to really stop that is by running a press, ironically enough. By giving them like the full like court to run, it kind of slows them down in a way. Now, I know it's kind of like you guys are going to be like, how does that make any sense? It's going to speed them up as far as their gameplay style, but them trying to rim run to the paint, it's going to kind of slow them down because they're going to be getting bumped every 2 seconds. They're not going to be getting the looks that they want and stuff like that. So, yeah, you guys kind of get what I'm saying here. I can't even move. Like, hello. Come on now. Kick it to the corner. There you go. One more. KD wide open again. Easy greens. We again have a nice little 16-point lead. It's just all about continuously playing, doing your strategy, doing what you got to be doing here. You guys can see right there, we stopped and slowed him down entirely. I don't know why RJ went flying like that, but you guys can kind of see like it is just like a work in progress sort of deal with this game. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have to just play through the BS a lot of the time. That should have, again, been a steal right there. You guys get what I'm saying, though, because a lot of it is just 2K being stupid, but at the same time, we still have a 13-point lead. We're doing a really good job playing through it here. We're going to kick this to the corner. Can somebody on this team pump fake, or does everybody have to just go for it? So there you guys have it. We just played one hell of like a sweaty game. I kind of stopped talking just because, like, I can't, there's only so many times I can say like the same sort of stuff to kind of get you guys to realize, you know, what to do and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it was a sweaty little game right there. We ended up taking a dub by like 16. His BAM didn't even miss. Brandon Roy barely missed. Like you guys can see, he actually shot really good. Bull only missed 1 shot for me. I mean, he had 24, 9, 5, and 5. Harden had 25 and 13. KD had 23. RJ had shot 7 of 16. Like, literally, I was just kind of chucking up towards the end too, because like I just, you know, it is what it is. Like I don't really care that much. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. But yeah, my opponent ended up shooting 81%. Now, obviously, that is because he was getting kind of open at the rim a lot. But like I said, he did have 14 turnovers. And on top of that, there was probably another, I would say, 7 or 8 times where we should have gotten steals. And what I mean is, like, it hit my hand and we, like, hit it. And it went, like, and rolled and we just didn't pick it up. Like, stuff like that. But yeah, we shut them down as far as, you know, clamping up, getting our defensive stops. We shot 42 threes as well. I'm telling you guys, pull-up threes are the move in this game. It's so stupid how well you can green it. You guys are probably going to see some shots towards the beginning of the game when my mic was muted, so we'll see what happened there. But yeah, I mean, like, we picked up a nice little win against the Sweat. It's literally all about just greening shots. Greening shots, clamping up on defense, making sure that you guys are jumping passing lanes and stuff like that, contesting almost every single shot you can. And then obviously, like I said, I gave you guys lineup advice before the game, so you know, it is what it is. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope this video did help you out. Like I said, let me know if you guys do want video or tips on how or like defensive settings, you know, offense, all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, guess that's it. Hey guys, before this video ends, I did just want to let you guys know that I did recently get partnered, and obviously most of you guys already know that, but I'm going to be live streaming almost every single day, all day, depending on whatever we're playing. Will obviously just depend on my mood for that day, but my Twitch is on the screen, twitch.tv/bio2k with an underscore, and you guys can see it on the screen. And then also, obviously, I do have a Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow over here as well, the links to both of those are going to be in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, peace.